Welcome back to my channel and to another vlog. It's been a minute since I've done another vlog. It's just because my mom's been here. I've been hanging out with her. We started work the beginning of September. Everything just goes back to normal, or as it was before the summer here in Sweden. We've come back from the north about 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and we've just been taking it easy at home. I've started work. It's really been full on. But today I dropped my mum off this morning at the airport. She had, I think it was a delay of about 2 hours. The poor thing had to stand or sit in the airport for a while. And then we dropped her off around 9:30. So she's been such a sport and sitting there waiting for her plane. Obviously now she is on the plane and airborne. But we are back home. My eldest son's gone to a friend's house. We've been to church. My eldest son and I went to church. We started last week. We took my mom there and my eldest son really enjoyed it. So he wanted to go back. So I took him there. We've had some lunch and now we're back home. So this evening we're going to have a couple of friends over. We're going to have a crayfish party. Not a crayfish party really, a crayfish dinner. I've thrown a crayfish party before and filmed it. I will leave a link in the description box below for that. But I wanted to go shopping. I live in Sweden, and like most of you who are subscribed from Sweden will know, we have a shop called Hemtex, and I saw Hemtex was doing some new cushion covers that I just absolutely fell in love with. So we're going to go there and pick up some of those because they were, I think, two for the price. No, sorry, 2 for the price of 1. So it's really a good deal. And do that. We're going to go shopping to a place called Rusta. I want to get some 4 florals that I saw there, and I want to do a sort of floral arrangement. As you can see, this is my inspiration for fall. I won't be doing that in this video, but that will be next week. So we're going to go shopping, then we come home, and then we're going to prepare the crayfish and have a quiet evening at home. So I'd love for you to come shopping with me and come back home and make ourselves a really, really nice dinner. Look at these berries. So I didn't find anything that I jisk. There were some beautiful pieces, but nothing that I was looking for. But let's go into Hemtex. This is where I usually buy all my Christmas decor for the next year because they have really good sales at the end of the year. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Might pick up a few really nice pieces this year as well. And also you can see everything that I shopped last year that I've been using this year. Everything is so good. I want to buy it all. But obviously I'm not going to. This is what I was looking for. This is the one that I really, really love. Such beautiful autumn colors. Now these autumn paper serviettes are really, really beautiful, but they are 49 kroner and they are 40% off today. But I was with my mum at Höst, I'm going to take you there, and there were some really nice ones for a fraction of the cost. Now this section is 70% off. I found these glasses which I thought were fun, but let's make our way. So now I bought the cushions at Hemtex and I'm now making my way to Rusta. Everything is in this shopping complex. It's in this place called Barkarbystaden. They had an outlet here. I'm sorry, it's really, really windy. I might have to go home and do a voiceover if this doesn't work. But we're going to go to Rusta now and see what we can find. I did see some really nice flowers, so I want to go and look and see if we can find them over there and pick them up, just because I'm trying to collect all these things this week so that next week in my next video we can get to decorating the house for autumn, because obviously Halloween comes around and then Halloween has to be done, and I want to try and get ahead this year so that I can give you some ideas and some content before the season actually comes around. So let's go and have a look. I'm gonna make our way in. Oh, we're doing 2 for 15 kroner. Okay, now Rusta has a nice selection of fall plants. Some of them are better than others. This one is new. The flower looks really realistic, but the paper leaves don't look very, very authentic. So I just wanted to show you that you have a variety here, and I find, you know, the succulents and the ferns, those are the ones that really look very, very realistic. Now, this was a steal, pressed for 49.90. I know my husband bought me the lemon and lime one together, and we bought it at a place called Serviera, which is a more expensive shop, and I think it was like 125 crowns or 130 or even more, so it was really a steal there. These candles were fun. It was a mushroom shape, as well as these lamps. They were $2.99. I really thought they looked very high-end, very art deco. They looked like something you would pay thousands and thousands of kroner for. I loved the green and blue as well as the white. They were all very nice. This was another floor lamp, also in the same sort of art deco type. They've got a black and this sort of cream color. The knob was really good. The two on the table were $2.99. Now these were the serviettes I wanted to draw your attention to. Look at them, how beautiful they are. This one is absolutely gorgeous. I bought them a few weeks ago. I think I need to buy a few more today while I'm here, but look at the price. It's 25 crowns for 2. It was much more expensive at Hemtex. So if you want some autumn serviettes and you're living in Sweden, head on over to Rusta. Now these placemats I also loved. I thought they were really lovely, but I did find some at the dollar store, which I'll be taking you along with me now. So they were slightly cheaper there. But look at these. These are the flowers that I wanted to pick up for my autumn tablescape. I wanted to try and emulate a floral arrangement. I've been trying to do this for years, never really got around to doing it, but I think I'm going to do it this year. They had also a beautiful array of candles, this plum color, a beautiful turquoise blue, black, so it was really lovely. Now these are the placemats I found at the dollar store. Can you see they're 90 kroner, and at the other shop, Rusta, it was 100. Look at these 4 flowers. Now these aren't as nice as the ones I bought at Rusta, in my opinion, and they are 70 crowns a bunch. I paid $14.95 just now at Rusta, so really a steal if you want to go and pick them up there. I'm not sure if the price will be the same when this video goes out, unfortunately, because it's going out a week later, but if even at full price, I think they were 25 crowns, so I think definitely worth picking up. And then I just went through all of the Halloween decor to see if there was anything that I would pick up. this is the time for crayfish parties. They've got all their crayfish decor out. I'm not going to buy any today. I'm just going to pick up some of these bibs, which are really convenient to have when you're eating crayfish, which can get quite messy. These are so awesome. I'm definitely picking up some of these. It comes in a pack of 4. They were 20 crowns, and I'm definitely taking them home with me. They were so cool to add to my collection of Halloween decor. So I'm still at the dollar store. I popped by here to the dollar store, picked up a few things. I'm just going through the sweet section, but I've decided it's time that I cut back on my sweets. My children, my husband, all of us start eating a little bit healthy, so I'm going to walk straight past this. But as you can see behind me, it's just rows and rows of sweets. If you're watching from the States and you have the same thing at the dollar store, can you please leave me a comment in the description box below? I'd love to find out. So these ones, look at them. These are what I bought at Höst. These are 25 kronor for 2, and they are the same size, and I bought mine for 15 crowns. So let's see when these expire. It's the same. These actually expire before the ones I bought at Höst. So let's get home. I have one more shop to pop by. Let's pay. There is a little bit of a queue, as you can see, but let's go stand in the queue and get out of here. We've been shopping for quite some time. It's time to get to the grocery store, pick up a baguette and some salad for tonight, and then get home and lay the table. Now I'm heading to the supermarket. As you can see, it started to rain. It's just a very typical autumn day here in Stockholm, in Sweden, Scandinavia. I'm heading on to the shop, and we're going to be having, like I said, some crayfish. So I'd love to know if you've ever been to Sweden and what your experience was working or living or even just visiting Sweden, because I find that a lot of people find it really difficult to integrate into the system here, and I don't know what it is about me, whether I'm just sort of happy to be on my own, but I've never really had difficulty getting into the system. And of course, I married a Swede and he's got friends and family here, so that helps a great deal. I am not in any way comparing my situation to somebody who comes here and has no contact or no family or anybody to show them around, but I'm just curious to find out if your transition here to Sweden was an easy one, was a hard one, or something that you expected, and what it is that you didn't expect when you moved here to Sweden. Because for me, moving to Sweden was quite easy, considering I'd already moved from Sri Lanka to England. I loved traveling, and in my mind I really wanted to move from Sri Lanka, and I did. I had no intentions of moving to Sweden from England, but I love it. I think it's really great living in Sweden, especially if you've got a young family, but it is not easy. You've got winter to deal with, the language to deal with, and it's just, I had somebody tell me once, got water falling on me, once, that if you are willing to move to different countries, then you're going to have to be willing to accept each country for their positives and their negatives. If you're going to harp on the negatives all the time, you're never going to be happy. And it's true of anything. If something is good or bad, sometimes people have really great experiences and sometimes people have really bad experiences. Okay, so rush hour on Sunday is happening. Everyone's making their way home, probably to the supermarket as well to get all their shopping done. Like me, I'm just going to go pick up some baguette. We bought the crayfish yesterday, so we don't need to buy that. And you know, in Sweden it's quite common to have crayfish party, or especially when the food is expensive, that everybody who comes shares the cost. So all our friends are sharing the cost, with 2 friends coming. They're sharing the cost of the crayfish. We'll split it 4 ways and everyone is happy. So let's go to Ica Maxi. This is the local grocery store here in Barkarbystaden, and let's pick up some baguettes and see. I want to actually go through the floral section as well and see what they have what I could pick up for my autumn centerpiece that I'm planning to make. I probably start that maybe on Wednesday. I'll give you a snippet on my shorts, so don't forget to subscribe, check out my shorts. But let's go into one of the larger Swedish supermarkets chains and get what we need. The autumn flowers are out. These are very popular. 2 for 99. Let's make our way in. This is the floral section. Look, they've got magnolias. Oh no, they don't. It's a big tree. I really want some magnolia leaves. I thought they were magnolia leaves, but they're not. Let's have a look. Yes, so I was thinking I was going to add some of these eucalyptus leaves to the plastic flowers that I bought at Rusta and see how I could make it work. Because as you can see, the flowers, not really a lot to choose from, and I'm not really happy, but there are some things I can pick up in nature as well when I go for my walks at school, so stay tuned. So we're heading home in the rain, but I wanted to show you just the back here. This is our recycling section, and it just bugs me every single time I go past it. I get so angry because they're ravaging through everything there is. Some people leave their stuff because they don't know where to put it. I just think it's so shameful, really, really unnecessary, and Sweden used to be such a clean country, but as you can see, it's just, I don't know, I don't even know what they're doing. I'll zoom in a little bit. It really drives me nuts. I don't know why, but people are just so not civic minded, and I think it's really such a shame. If you come to a country, I would expect you to follow the rules and regulations that they have, so that we don't have to employ people unnecessarily to do things that you can do by yourself. You can just make sure that you recycle your things properly, and you won't need anybody to pick up your recycling that's left on the street and that, you know, just making a mess of everything. So I just wanted to show you, you know, although Sweden is a very clean, fresh country, we do have our weak spots. Okay, now it's raining. I need to get back home. So I've made it home. This is the crayfish. It's the fresh crayfish. We've got our trusty baguette, and I've got some salad I need to take out. We've got just some crispy salad. We've got some tomatoes. We've got a cucumber. So that's going to be for the salad. Just drop away. And we bought some aioli. Aioli is a sort of sauce for fish, or really for prawns, and crayfish. It will go really nicely. It's a lemon or lime aioli. So that's what we're gonna have. This is basically all of it for dinner, and our friend has made a pie called a Westerbottom pie, which is a cheese pie. So I'm just going to lay the table. My mom's clothes are drying. I'm going to fold those away and just quickly put everything together. It shouldn't take me very long.
betongelittrar. Och då är det jobbigt om det är så mycket att det är lite svårt att fackla på sitt.
Okej. Varsågod alla.
Tack. Jag vill med lycka till. Peacekeeper! Den kan lova.
It's finest.
Precis.